Hi YouTube, my name is Sarah. Um, this is my very first video. So love you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. It's gonna be a little bit longer because it is my first video, and I'm starting it out with a story time. Story time with Sarah. Anyway, so I just want to tell you guys that I hope you like it. I hope you like what I'm all about. I'm pretty chill, laid back. Don't take a lot of shit, but I'm pretty chill. And so, anyway, a little bit about myself. I lived in Milwaukee and I moved to Baltimore. Now, I just moved in with my mother to go after some of my goals and some of my dreams and to remove myself from a very bad situation that I was involved in, and it was a dude. Um, I loved him very, very much, but he was not good for me, and he really, really tried to destroy me. And so, because he was succeeding, I needed to remove myself, and I needed to gather my thoughts, and I needed to just clear my head of no, I can't go through this anymore. I need to get away. Like I need to remove myself completely. I cannot be around you. I can't be anywhere near you. And so moving here is what I did. I'm not going to go into the whole story of what happened between me and him. And like I said, I'm not, you know, I'm not, how do I say this? I'm not completely upset that it had happened because it definitely is going to strengthen me, and it's also showed me how much men are in so much bullshit. So much bullshit. And I don't have time for that. Look at me. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. And so many of you don't have time for that either. And I know because I was one of those people who gave my time to someone who didn't deserve it. So, story time a little bit. I'm not going to go into full detail because we could be sitting here all night and I don't have time for that either. So, anyway, a little bit about what had happened. A man who I love very much moved to Milwaukee for um he knew my situation. He knew I considered myself transgender, and at that point I haven't went through anything. I wasn't on any pills. I wasn't but how I look now, like that's how I carried myself. Well, ultimately he told me things were not right. Like there's a lot of stuff he used to do. He used to seriously, one of the most trifling dudes I've ever met in my life. Like ever. Ever. You know who you are, and I hope eventually one day you're watching this. But you're trifling as hell. And oh my God. So anyway, he was dating me. I moved up there and bless me. He led me on the whole entire time. Like he was abusive. He was on papers and was lying about that. I heard three different stories about it. And it's bad. Like, especially considering, like, if you, like, and don't get me wrong, I understand people being on papers can be a very emotional process for them. But at the same time, if you're wanting to be with someone and they want to be with you, then the first thing you need to do is be honest about the whole entire situation. You do not tell them three different stories about what happened. Honest, honest, because otherwise you're already bringing into the relationship bullshit and lies. And once that's broke, especially with a girl or even a femme or whatever the case is, whatever your situation is, it's you're fucked. You're basically fucked. And excuse my language, but it is what it is. Like you're fucked. And so he lied to me about that. I worked through that. Well, he just kept making these profiles. And for a lot of you girls out there, nobody wants to be cheated on by the opposite sex. Nobody wants to be lied to. None of that. Well, he kept making profiles. He claimed he was gay. And so, okay, I was okay with that. I was like, okay. Like, are you okay with the type of person that I am? Like, he was okay with it. He claims. And then he was making profiles. Like, he was making profiles looking for real women, claiming he was straight, which blew my fucking mind. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. So you don't know what the fuck you are then, because you're also making profiles saying you're gay, looking for men. Like, you don't know what the fuck you are. And being the person that I am, that's a huge insult to me. Because from day freaking one, I asked you, what is it that you are? Like, I don't have time for any games. I don't like men that are DL. I think that's disgusting. Like, I don't mess around with stuff like that. Like, it took me a long time and I lost a lot of people and went through this whole journey at a young age by myself. I don't have time to deal with stupid people who don't know who they are and who use other people until they figure out what they are. And he was one of them. And it's really disappointing. It's really like really depressing. Like, sorry, I'm getting a little tongue tied because I'm starting to get upset. Um, because I've suppressed this whole thing. But I need to talk about it and I would like to share it with you guys. And it's just, he played me. He kept cheating on me, kept cheating on me, kept cheating on me. And finally, after, I want to say within this last year, I started really withdrawing myself from him because I was just like, there's times that I've been raped. There's times that I've been held at gunpoint and robbed. Like, there's times that I've needed my man, and where the fuck was he? Fucking some other bitch. So, for me, it's kind of just like, I needed you. And it's like, I've been unsafe. I'm strong myself. Like, I will take care of myself. I'm not no pussy. Like, if someone tries to hurt me, I'm gonna defend myself. But in the neighborhood I was in, I wasn't in the best neighborhood. I never really have been since I went to Milwaukee. And I was unsafe a lot, like a lot. And granted, some situations could have been avoided had I not been out and about, but I don't feel like I should have to worry about who's gonna rape me or who's gonna beat me or who's gonna rob me or whatever the case is. I shouldn't have to worry about that just wanting to go to the bar or just walking home from work or whatever the situation is. And I feel like my man should have been the one protecting me. He should have been with me. We were together 3 years. He should have moved in with me. Like, I don't understand. And so finally, like, I just really started distancing myself and I was just like, oh my God, like, no, like, why are you talking to me? You clearly don't want to be with me. So why are you still coming back? Like, what is your issue? Like, I don't have time to give any more of myself to you when you don't want any of my time. And you clearly don't give a shit how much you're hurting me. So, like, what? Like, what do you want? But because I loved him, of course, I'd always pick up the phone. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting emotional. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. Shit. Um, you don't want me. Like, what? Like, if you don't want me, then just stay gone. Like, it's already gonna be hard enough that I have to say goodbye to you. But I'm not about to sit here and be played like some thot. Like, I'm not about to sit here and waste my freaking time with somebody who doesn't actually love me. Like, I love you. I'm a ride to die for you, but like, what are you doing for me? Nothing. So the way I just really started removing myself, and luckily by the grace of God, I was blessed with amazing friend Jarrell. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, he's an amazing friend. I've had some of my family, my grandma, who's helped me get through a lot of stuff, and it's like I'm really blessed for that. Otherwise, I don't know if I could have made it through it. And he finally told me, I was like, no, this is repetitive behavior because he was trying to hit me up and was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not cheating. I'm not nothing. I found a profile that I knew was his because most men are stupid and they use the same profile usernames. Same profile usernames. They're dumb. Like, what? Like, you don't think I'm going to notice it? Like, I can be a little ditzy at times, but really? Like, how dumb do you really think I am? I catch you every single time. Every single time. So at that point, I'm kind of just like, okay, you make no sense to me. And once I like, I'm not. I don't like to jump to the conclusions without proof because I've done that before in our relationship. Granted, I was right. Um, to find out, I was very right that it was him making the profiles. But this particular profile, it's been up for like 2.5 years, if not the whole entire time I was with him. He claims he deleted the profiles. He claims he did all that stuff. And I knew he didn't. But because I didn't have proof of like the actual picture, it was a private picture, I didn't know it was him. So I left it alone. Well, finally, my friend and I decided to set this up. Well, my friend and I got this together, and my friend screenshotted everything. He was going, like, I've never seen a man who's been calling me, claims he loves me, all this other stuff. He was going so fast, like, so fast. So fast. And, like, that just killed me because I'm like, see, I knew it. Like, I wanted to believe that you're calling me because you miss me, but you're full of shit. It's just because you don't have any hoes right now that you want to dip into. And so you're coming back around to me because you know I love you. So you're trying to use me. I cussed him out. I was like, don't fricking talk to me anymore. You're a thot. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, it's just disgusting. Like, no, I'm not doing it. And he's like, what kills me the most is he tried to sit there and say that it wasn't him, and I sent him proof, so that's stupid. So I immediately shut that down. Well, then he tried saying, oh, well, that's super messy that you're having a friend spy on me and do this. Like, that's messy. And I'm like, what the hell do you call what you're doing? That's messy. You're messy. You're sloppy. You're a thot. And your mother should be very ashamed of you. Like, I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed to say that I love you. So, like, I would have given my life up for him. And to know this is how trifling he is, like, it really gets me because it's like, they all acted like I was the bad person. Like, I'm a horrible person. And it's like, I've never cheated on you. I was taking care of your ass when your ass didn't want to freaking work. Me and your sister. Like, which I will give his sister. His sister is a very hard worker. But she tried turning stuff around on me. And it's like, oh no, Hunty, no. Like, look at your brother. Look at your brother. Look at what he is doing. His mother was okay with it too. If she even knew. Which I would like to think that his mom didn't raise him like that. Like, I really would. And I'm not going to say anything disrespectful about somebody's mother. Like, I won't do that. But if I was her, I'd be ashamed. I would be completely disappointed. I would be disgusted. Disgusted. Like, I would be like, I can't even look at you right now. Like, who the hell does that? That's despicable. That's gross. Who does that? Like, I raised you better than that. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, the point that I am trying to get at is he played me. And after this whole entire time, he's like, I was like, no, this is repetitive behavior, you know, because he always used to I'd be like, why are you making these profiles? What the hell? Like, what are you doing? Because he'd beg for me back. He'd be doing all this stuff. And I'd be like, what? Like, what? What do you want from me? Because I'm giving you everything and you're not giving me anything. Like, what? What do you want from me? Because I expect exactly what you expect from me, and I'm giving it to you, but you ain't giving me shit. So what is it that you want? What do you want? And at that point, he always would be like, well, I don't know, you know, like, I want you, I love you, you know, woo, 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 woo. That's what he would tell me, and it's just like, he finally came out and told me, he said he hated me the whole time. 2.5 years. This man has played with my heart, played with my head, emotionally abused me. At one point in time, physically abused me, like completely just everything in his power to destroy me. Everything. I'm sorry, you guys. But I feel like if you're gonna know me, then you need to know why I'm making my videos. Okay. He's done everything in his power to destroy me. And to know, like, I knew that he resented me for something. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But to hear him say, I hate you, and kind of chuckle about it, and then be like, oh, I'm sorry, that sounds so rough. Like, you hate me? And after everything you've done to me, I have not retaliated. I have not retaliated. I didn't go out for revenge. I didn't do any of that shit because it's not right. And what am I really gaining for that? His whole theory is, oh, two wrongs don't make a right. So let me fuck you over first. And then if you do something back, well, then you're a bad person. The most he ever got from me was me cussing him out or yelling because I'm like, you're hurting me and I love you and I want this to work. But you're saying you want it to work, but you're not doing anything to make it work. You're doing everything to destroy us. And you're destroying me in the process. And he told me he hated me. And he said that when we lived together, it was the worst experience. It felt like he was in prison. Like, it was horrible. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, okay, so because you couldn't get away with cheating on me the whole time, I was always calling you out on it. You hate me. Maybe if you wouldn't have been doing the actions that you did, maybe if you wouldn't have been doing any of that stuff and actually gave us a chance at having a very good, healthy relationship, we would have been happy. But one thing I'm going to say to you dudes out there, do not involve yourself in a relationship if that's what you're going to do. Because I can guarantee you, I try to be a good person. I really do. I have morals. I have beliefs. All of that. And I stick to it the best I can. Some people won't. Some people will kill people over what he did to me. And there's things I'm not going to go into detail about because it's too scarring for me. I can't talk about it. I don't feel it's appropriate for YouTube, and I don't feel like I would be able to get through it without crying the whole time. So what I'm saying to you guys is he basically left me saying that I wasn't worth anything. Like, I asked him, he like literally, I asked him, I'm like, then why stick around? For 2.5 years, you've known you didn't want to be with me. You knew that. But yet you kept coming back. Why? And all he kept saying is, oh, well, the sex was good, wasn't it? The sex was good. You're a despicable person. And this is for all you people out there who've been in a place like me. I am worth more than what my body can give someone sexually. I am worth more than that. And this is for all you people out there who are watching this and went through the same thing, if not worse. You're worth something. And don't ever let anybody play you, destroy you. Once you start seeing those signs, get out. Get out. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. That person doesn't deserve your time. Period. It's never going to change. I'm not about trying to change someone, but I am about showing a person and proving a person my worth so that way they can make the decision to change their actions because they know I'm worth it. I will not force someone to change, but I will prove that I'm worth you changing that bullshit. And it still wasn't enough because there are some people who are never going to change. They're always going to be on bullshit. They're always going to be about who they can fuck over or who they can destroy next, who they can victimize next. And who's got time for that shit? So use me as an example. If you're in it right now, get the hell out before it could possibly destroy you. And I don't know how I'm going to get over it, but I do know that I'm going to take so much enjoyment in proving I'm worth more than what you thought. Way more than what you thought. And I'm going to enjoy doing it. You know who you are. And you're a piece of shit for what you did to me. I will not retaliate. The only thing I'm going to do is I will gladly prove to you you were wrong about me. I didn't deserve that. I don't think anyone does. And you said it yourself. He said it himself. Nobody deserves that. But yet he did it to me. Like I did deserve it. So, that being said, you guys, story time is over. I could go on all night because I'm just that upset. But don't be a victim anymore, you guys. Show your worth. And I know that this is a touchy subject for some, and some may think, holy shit, like, why is this girl, like, talking about this her first video? Why? Because, like I said, I would love it if you guys followed me through my process of not only getting through what he put me through, but proving my worth and being very successful. So hopefully you guys will support me. Hopefully you guys will like this video. Hopefully you guys will share it. Hopefully you guys just keep staying tuned, because let's just face it. You guys know you want to see this again. Like, what? Duh. But anyway, thank you for listening. That was kind of hard to do, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't bawl my eyes out, but thank you guys for listening. Like I said, like the video, subscribe. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to have story times. I'm going to tell things that I've went through, things that I'm going through. Like, I'm just going to talk about anything. And if there's anything that you guys want me to make a video about, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Sarah Pooler 7. So, oh wait, no, that's my old one. Sorry. It's Sarah Bay 7. So, check it out. Follow me on Instagram. Like this video. Like, subscribe, people. And even if you don't, I'm totally going to make videos anyway. Just saying. But anyway, you guys, I love you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoy this journey with me. All right, bye.